Hey everyone, a while ago I went over my Sentai DVDs, the US releases from Shout Factory, so now I'm going to go over all of my foreign Sentai DVD releases. Right here we have Bioman. I don't know if you can read that. Super Electrons Bioman. Apparently what it was called in France. This is the French Complete Series DVD. Let's see. It was a pretty nice set, like really, really pretty packaging. It came with this really big booklet full of behind the scenes of the making of the series, how it was imported to France, character bios for like all the good guys, all the bad guys, got episode lists. It was really cool. The unfortunate thing was, like, partly was the packaging. Now, all the discs are out. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see. It was really weird. They had these, like, little flap things that, like, yeah. And more discs went in under, and then they, like, slid into these little, like, slots underneath these things. I don't know how to explain it. It's really bizarre. And I guess you can fit a lot of DVDs in there. The problem was that these are really hard plastic. It was so hard to get the DVDs out, I was worried I was going to break them, which is why I didn't put them back in this. I have them in a CD case somewhere. Not that I'm ever going to watch them, probably, because I put this in to see what it looked like, what the quality was, and there's French subtitles that you can't turn off. Now, there's no English version on here. It's Japanese, French dub, French subtitles, nothing else. That's fine. I figured, well, I can watch the Japanese version. Except I can't, because the French subtitles are always there. It's really annoying, because I don't speak French. So, yeah, it's just distracting and it's irritating, and I wish there was a way to shut the subtitles off, but for whatever reason, you can't. I click subtitle, like, off on my remote, and I just get that little red circle up there. Annoying. Even on my Blu-ray player it does that. So, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, next up, the Malaysian Super Sentai Classic Movie Collection. See, there's Aka Ranger on the front, and on the back is the 20th anniversary poster for Power Rangers, because... And then we get this thing, which I think this was a poster for an arcade game in Japan. And on the back is the Gao Ranger movie poster, I think, which isn't included on here. And also all these guys up at the top here. Let's see, we got Gao Ranger, Shinkenger, Go Sager, Hurricaneger. None of them are in here. The Go Rangers are, I guess. So anyway, let's open it up, and 3 discs. And again, they use that Power Ranger poster for some reason. Let's see, it's all the Sentai movies from Go Ranger all up until Flashman. There's 15 movies altogether there. It's a decent little collection. Let's see, this was a re-release of a Hong Kong DVD, which itself was, I think, a copy of a Japanese DVD set. Here we got another Sentai movie collection DVD. Now the funny thing with this one, on eBay, I got this off eBay, whoever put it up there, they didn't know what this was, so they called it Bug-Eye Power Rangers. Yeah. So anyway, it has this nifty little slipcover. Oh, and so now there's no glare on the front anymore. You can see everybody there on the cover, all the Red Rangers. There's a bunch more on the back. We get a bunch of chapter selections or something in Japanese that I can't read. Or I can read a little bit of it. Anyway, then there's a list of the series who had movies that are included here. And, let's see, 3 discs, but there's more movies than on the Malaysian one. This one is all the movies up until O-Ranger. That back on there. And so there's that. This is a Hong Kong DVD, I think. And, oh, this is a weird one. This is a VHS DVD-R from Japan. Someone had, let's see, what was this? Oh, yeah, the O-Ranger versus Kaku Ranger movie on VHS, and they copied it to a DVD-R. And somebody else was nice enough to write it out in English on the disc, what it is. There's no subtitles, but it's fine. It's still entertaining. And here we got Car Ranger versus O-Ranger. Again, this is another VHS DVD-R. And then let's see, another Malaysian DVD, Mega Ranger versus Car Ranger. And if I remember right, I think the subtitles were, like, decent on these, although usually when you get foreign Sentai DVDs, like especially these Asian ones, the subtitles, if they include English, the names are spelled completely different from what you might be used to. I don't remember for sure what they even were on here. And next up is Ginga Man versus Mega Ranger. This was a pretty cool little thing. Let's see. Oh, one of the interesting things, this had the Chinese or Mandarin dub included. So that was kind of cool to be able to hear it with Chinese voices. Then here we got another, let's see, Malaysian DVD. Oh, and these Malaysian DVDs, the older ones, have this little LF down there, Lambayan Film, which I think meant some fantasy film or something. Anyway, Go-Go 5 versus Ginga Man. Oh, and one of the other neat things, these ones, they're Eastern-style packaging. So they open, like, backwards to what you'd be used to over here. Next up, another, I think this is Malaysian. It says Malaysian subtitles. Oh, and this was from Speedy Video, which I think is located in Malaysia. Anyway, this one has a slipcover, which is good because the box itself is, just totally blank, which is a odd, quirky thing that they do with Malaysian DVDs. They'll have, like, a really nice-looking slipcover or something, and then a DVD with not even a plastic sleeve on it. So anyway, Go-Go 5 versus Zeke. Yeah, the guy's name is Zeke in here. Let's see, Anyway, some interesting stuff on the back there. Got these little shiny stickers on there. Oh, and first season set. Now, there was a Malaysian Gao Ranger DVD set that I had. I don't have it anymore, I sold it. It was decent quality. The subtitles were kind of wonky. They were very weird. Like, they'd be written out in a weird way. It was like, it was written by somebody who knew English, but it wasn't a language they'd mastered. That's what the subtitles were like. So anyway, Hurricaneger. Oh, and one of the neat things, these have, like, front covers that open up. Oh, and, yeah, boring disc. Like, here's some the episode list I printed out. And this isn't actually the box it came in. The box it came in was clear. It was one of those clear ones with, like, 2 pegs, one there, and neither of the discs were actually on the pegs. They were in little bags stuck in the box. Okay, I don't get it. But anyway, the box is really strange. We get most of the Rangers on the cover. We have the 3 main Rangers there, then another Red Ranger, then there's Shurikenger, one of the Gao Rangers, and then that's it. Where's the other one? There's a blue one, there's supposed to be a red one. Was that supposed to be the red one? Because that's just him again. Whatever. And then on the back is really interesting. I think this is a shot from Power Rangers, actually, in New Zealand. And then down at the bottom here, let's see, I think these are also the Power Rangers in New Zealand. These aren't Hurricaneger. And then right here, this is definitely not Hurricaneger. This is Dino Thunder. Yeah. And then, also funny, there's the Dino Thunder Rangers again. I'm pretty sure it's not the Abba Rangers. I'm pretty sure that this is the Dino Thunder Rangers. And then we get just the cover again there. Anyway, I thought the Hurricaneger box was kind of funny. Oh, and then the Hurricaneger 10 Years After movie. Let's see. This one had a nice slipcover. Now there's a glare on it because it came wrapped in plastic, and like old record sleeves, if you just cut the side of it, you can keep the plastic on, and it keeps the box all nice and in good shape. So anyway, there's a Hurricaneger 10 Years After. I don't recall what the quality of the subtitles were like I haven't watched this since I got it. And then next up is Aberanger Aberranzia. I guess they couldn't decide on what to call it, Aberanger or Aberranzia. Just put both of them on there. Okay. So anyway, yeah. There's the back. A bunch of stuff in, I think that's Chinese, or... Oh, wait, no, I think it is Japanese. Just really complicated Japanese that I can't read. Anyway, the subtitles, closed captioning on this one is... there's no closed captioning, I mean, just subtitles. The English subtitles are actually okay. Again, like with Gowranger and with Hurricaneger, they're written like they weren't written by someone who knew English as a first language. And it's another one of those ones that came like just in a plain box that I swapped out for another box. Oh, the front of this one opens and it's just, yeah, this picture twice, which I recognize from the Dino Thunder Cinemanga from years ago. Yeah, I don't even know if this is like actually Sentai artwork or if this was made for Power Rangers. Oh, and then we get Deca Ranger. This is the absolute worst quality DVD set of Sentai I've ever bought. It is just horrible, horrible quality. The picture quality is garbage. There's scenes that like freeze and skip. The opening and end credits are usually cut off. The subtitles are burned on and you can't shut them off, and they're nonsense on top of that. Plus there's like Chinese subtitles underneath the English subtitles. So half the screen is taken up by subtitles. It's really annoying. Anyway, it opens up to reveal the same thing, and this kind of cool little picture. That makes it worth it, right? And on the back there's a picture, and yeah, no special box inside. It was like just a generic box to hold the discs. And Deca Ranger 10 years after. This one is far better quality than the season set. I was really hoping that Shout Factory would keep going with the Sentai DVDs, because then I could replace them, but oh well. Let's see, and then here's Girls in Trouble. I don't know where this came from. It has English subtitles, and they're really good, because they copied them from fan subs. Let's see, the disc itself is really nice, too. This looks almost official. Let's see, in fact, I think this is identical to the Japanese DVD. The only difference is the little region lock thing there says all instead of 4. Or is it 2? I don't remember what Japan's region is. I have a Japanese DVD in here somewhere, so I'll talk about that when I get to it. Anyway, Magi Ranger. Here's the Malaysian Magi Ranger DVD set. And this one has that cool little opening thing, and I love this picture. I want that as a poster. That is cool. And there's the back, and this one had a really interesting DVD box. It came in a metal, like, tin with the LF there, and on the back, animelv.com, which isn't around anymore. Now it's Best Anime Asia, I think. And there's the discs. Now there's spots for 4 discs, but there's only 2, and they have the whole series. It's not very good quality, but the subtitles are decent. I don't know what the extra spots are for, I guess. Oh, I remember, actually, back in the day, Malaysian DVDs, when you would order, like, these ones with the LF, Lambayan film ones, they would come with, like, bonus, like, freebies. They'd be, like, just a disc in a plastic sleeve. So maybe the idea was, like, you put the freebie discs in those extra spots there. Or maybe, like, they'd send the Magi Ranger movie for free. But I never got any Sentai movies for free. The only good thing I ever got was Gakko Garashi. Everything else was, like, just weird animes that I didn't care about, or, like, Korean romantic comedies. And then here's a Malaysian DVD of Magi Ranger vs. Deca Ranger. Which, if I remember correctly, it was okay quality. And then Bokanger vs. Super Sentai. I forgot I had this. I should watch this again, because I used to love this movie. The disc here is really weird. It's got like this weird fuzzy glaze over it. I don't know what that is. But anyway, the box is nice. Let's see. It's another one like the Girls in Trouble Deca Ranger one, where it almost looks official. But it has like this weird kind of blue tint to everything. I don't know if that'll show up at all. Kind of like a faded blue tint. And the region thing right here, all is kind of off to the side a bit. They didn't quite get it on there. Let's see, and oh, right here I have my favorite Malaysian Sentai DVD, Juken Sentai Geki Ranger. This is bizarre. It's like the Manos, the Hands of Fate of DVDs. Now, a few years ago, I put up on my old channel a crappy video of me. I held a phone up to record the opening theme subtitled because it was really funny. At the end of it, it says, was it Racing or Fighting Fists the Racists? So instead of Geki Ranger, it's the Racists. When the theme song goes, Geki Ranger, it comes up the Racists. It was so strange. And the box is enormous. Oh, and a weird thing, there's extra pictures on the inside. So how am I supposed to see those? Like, they don't fold out or anything. I guess I expect you to just, like, do that? Oh, hey, look, there's a picture in there. And it came in this gigantic white thing, which cracked. And then there's, like, a little, like what you'd get with, like, audiobook CDs from a library. Anyway, let's see, it was, how many discs were in here? 5, come on. 6 discs. And they all have, Geki Violet on the cover. Oops. There. And the subtitles are horrible. Like, some of the worst subtitles. I tried watching it with the subtitles, and I had to just turn them off, because it was too distracting. It would just be random words. Like, whenever they would make sense, it felt like a complete coincidence, like, just out of nowhere. Like, holy crap, that actually fit and was what they were saying. Most of the time, it's just absolute nonsense. It's very strange. So anyway, onward to Go-Onger with a sparkly thing here. I like that. And one of the annoying things with this one is this sticker. There was a second sticker, and they stuck it like right over somebody's face. So I had to peel that off. But anyway, yeah. It opens up, and we get these really cool images there. There's the back of it. Then the inside is a completely different designed DVD. And 3 discs with another completely different picture. The subtitles on this one, I don't remember what they're like, because I haven't watched this in years, like, since I got this. I think I got this, like, 6 or 7 years ago, and I watched it when I got it, but never since then. And then here's a Hong Kong DVD, I think. Or maybe it's a Japanese DVD, I don't know. There's no subtitles of any sort, there's no alternate language options. It's in Japanese. It's the whole movie. There's even previews at the beginning. But it's region all, and I'm pretty sure Toei doesn't have their Sentai movies region free in Japan, but it does look official, so I don't know. Maybe this was like a promotional thing or something? Who knows? Anyway, Malaysian Shinkenger DVD. Opens up to, yeah. And there's the back of it. And nothing special inside. It was just a generic box that I swapped out because the original box was cracked. Let's see. One of the weird things with the Malaysian Sentai DVDs is they'll cut the opening theme song off of like most of the shows. This is not getting there. They cut the opening theme off, and I think they cut the end theme off too. The subtitles were okay though, I think. Let's see, and here we got Go Sager. Now this one was weird because it says English subtitles, and they're burned on, but then there's also subtitles you can turn on and off. Okay. Strange. Anyway, there's the interior. Looks cool. There's the back. Just blank disc inside. Because I guess that was just a thing they do in Malaysia. Go Sager Epic on the movie. it's one of these ones with the slipcover that slides off. Got the disc there. Normal stuff. And then this one is interesting. This is a Thai DVD from Thailand, I think. Anyway, also in a slipcover. The slipcover is really, really nice. The only problem with this one is they lie absolutely about the frame rate, or I mean the what's it called? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the ratio. Anyway, it says 16:9. Okay, 16:9, but it isn't. It turns out that, or well, it sort of is, kind of isn't. It's weird. It was in widescreen, then they like cropped it, but then if you play it in a full screen TV, the black bars on the side squish in. So it's more like it's a widescreen version that they just colored the sides black. I've never seen something put together like that. It's very strange. Anyway, here's a Japanese DVD. What? Oh, it's Region 2. Okay. So anyway, this is a Go-Sager promo DVD or something. I don't really know. I don't get it. It's a bunch of clips from like past Versus movies. I guess this was setting up for 199 Heroes or something. It's a neat little novelty thing to have. Anyway, the very first Malaysian Sentai DVD I got, Gokaiger here. Nice and sparkly, isn't that cool? It opens up here. I got a lot of nostalgia for this DVD set. Ooh, this would have been a cool shot for, like, if Shout Factory had done a Gokaiger DVD. There's the cover, there's the back, and there's the discs. And all of my memories are coming back of watching this just constantly. I had a little portable DVD player that I took with me everywhere, and this was like the thing that I watched all the time on it. Anyway, next up is, I have no idea. On the front, 199 Heroes, and then there's the spine, and on the back is this like Gokaiger promo thing. Anyway, it's two DVD-Rs. Let's see, one is 199 Heroes, and the other is Flying Ghost Ship, Premiere Press Conference, and Bright Red Show, which is that little short thing where Guy and Captain Marvelous fuse, and they turn into all the Red Rangers, I think. Yeah, that was a weird one. Anyway, here's a Japanese DVD of Flying Ghost Ship, which I happened across on eBay. It was super cheap, so that was a cool little thing to find. And it has this little booklet here, advertising a bunch of other stuff. Not my favorite movie, but it's fine. And then, oh, here's the Malaysian Gokaiger versus Gavin. I've seen different ones. Some say Gavan, some say Gavin. It's very strange. I don't know why there's different versions. And then on the disc itself, it says Gavan. Whatever. Let's see. Malaysian Go Busters DVD. Bonus movie. Anyway, open it up and got some cool pictures there. And there's, in teeny tiny, the DVD cover for Protect the Tokyo Ena Tower. Oh, and this was another one with just a blank box. And there's the discs. And the movie is just on the last disc, like a normal episode. Let's see, Malaysian Gokaiger versus Go Busters. Nothing too special there, just, yeah. Let's see, oh, and here's the Go Busters movie, what was this? Dobutsu Sentai Go Busters. This is a fun little thing. Anyway, this one has a slipcover, and it's, yeah, one of these just blank discs, or blank boxes. So strange. You would never see something like this over here. And, oh, here's a Japanese Go Busters promo thing. It's like just a bunch of clips of the Go Busters narrating stuff from the show. These were neat little novelty things. I liked these. Let's see. Oh, and this is cool. The Akiba Ranger 2-season set from Malaysia. On the top there, we got the Akiba Rangers, and down there we got the Figuart toys posed. Yeah, the toys are on the cover of a DVD. Let's see, this one has a slipcover, which is cool. And it opens up there, and there's a toy. There's, I think, a CD cover. And like Mighty Ranger, there's 4 spots for discs, even though there's only 3, so there's an empty spot there. Anyway, one of the really nice things with this is it includes a live show concert with the Akiba Ranger cast. And I remember some people saying that their version had subtitles. Mine doesn't, so I don't know what they're talking about. Mine doesn't have subtitles. Maybe there's a version out there that does, mine doesn't. And here's Kyryuger, really, really nice box. Like the cover art there. Open it up and got that. There's the back. And this one actually had a unique cover. Kind of awkwardly placed Rangers, but anyway, yeah. Oh, and I think, yeah, 3 discs. And then Kyryuger versus Go Busters, and a nice little slipcover there. Same thing we've seen before. It's perfectly normal. And then here's a Kyryuger thing, which interestingly has a bunch of clips from other tokusatsu shows, not just Sentai. Oh, and here's Tokyuger. This was a weird one. 1 to 52 end. When I ordered this, I wondered, what makes 52? Because there's only like 40-some episodes of Tokyuger, like 48, 49 episodes. So, why does it say 52? So I'm watching it, and then suddenly one of the episodes freezes. I'm like, what just happened? So I tap the DVD player, I fiddle around with the remote, I don't know what's wrong, then the episode starts up again, and I realized it freezing is just part of the episode on the DVD. And then the next episode skips around and it's horrible, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then the first episode that skipped plays again. It's a separate... I don't know how this happened. They were copying the episodes to the DVD, copied a couple of corrupted episodes or something, and then they were like, oh, these ones are messed up, we better put the good ones on, and just put them on afterwards. I have no idea what in the world they were thinking. And also strange, the cover is from the Tokyuger movie, which isn't included here. I at first thought that maybe, oh, they put the movies on here, that equals 52, right? Nope, there's no movies on here, but there's the movie cover. Oh, and actually that, on the back there, that's from one of the movies too, where they're in costumes. Anyway, moving on, Tokyuger versus Kyryuger. It's one of these slipcover ones, normal. Let's see, then there's this Tokyuger thing with Ticket becoming a ranger. There he is, with the Orange Ranger. That was really cool. I like a little comic thing on the back there, that's awesome. Let's see, this is an official this is an official Japanese one, so this was really cool to find. For some reason, they never put that out in Malaysia. The little, special things, they never do. Anyway, another Tokyuger movie from Malaysia. That one's stuck in the box. Yeah, there. Tight fit for some reason. Anyway, just normal otherwise. Don't know how that got stuck in there. Malaysian Ninja DVD. Open it up, and we got the vinyl figures. That's kind of neat. There's the back. And we get a unique cover. I really like that cover. That is a cool cover. Oh, and for some reason, these ones with the interior covers say animation on them. I don't know what that's all about. Why do they say animation? And here's a Ninja promo thing with the Red and Gold Rangers screwing around. I don't remember what was going on. Anyway, Juoger, open it up, and, okay, pictures, I guess. Another one of these weird covers that says animation, and also I think they squished whatever image this originally came from. And there's the discs. Oh, one of the weird things with this one, let's see, Malaysian DVDs are for the most part region free, but for whatever reason, this one won't work in a bunch of my DVD players, and it acts like it's format locked. It will play in players like my Blu-ray player that plays PAL format things. So, was that format locked for whatever reason? Who knows? Anyway, here's a Q-Ranger DVD that I got off eBay. I don't know the origin of it. I assume it came from some bootleg site, because it's all in English there. It says the complete series in, what's that, Comic Sans, it looks like? And it's packaged very nice, and all the discs have different artwork. A little too much work for the usual bootleggers, so, or like Malaysian, Hong Kong bootleggers. So I'm thinking this was probably put together by someone here. It was probably like just a fan assembled set, like for their own personal use, and I don't know, just ended up giving it away. Oh, and this is Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger. And the cover is just a couple of, like, magazine scans from the internet put up. The side is written in pen, and the back is just a little postcard or something. Oh, and the discs are the Malaysian discs. So this was a weird one. Let's see, and then finally, Super Sentai Strongest Battle. And this is like the Bokanger vs. Super Sentai one. It's got this weird, like, blue, kind of faded look to it. And it looks like almost official. The only thing that gives it away is that it's all in English. And the region all there. Oh, and I do have two more Sentai DVDs actually to go over. Let's see, Ninja Kaoblig Kwa. This is the Hmong dub of Hurricaneger. I did a video going over this before. I mispronounced it Hmong. That's how it's spelled, Hmong. It's a Chinese ethnicity, I believe. They're like the indigenous people of parts of China or something. Anyway, this is their dub of Hurricaneger, and oddly, there's a few bits where it sounds like they say Power Ranger, so I don't know what they do in... Oh, and there it is, Hmong Productions. It's a VHS copy. Oh, and the disc is nice. I don't know, apparently these were, like, kinda sorta official or something? I don't know, maybe there's, like, Hmong video stores out there or something? Anyway, Kum Siab Twadab. And, yeah. And there's Power Rangers Megaforce, and a different title there. Kum Tes Twadab. Guess what this is? It's the Flying Ghost ship from Gokaiger. Yeah, there's no Goseiger, no Shinkenger, not Goseiger versus Shinkenger, and it's not Power Rangers Megaforce. It's Gokaiger, the Flying Ghost ship. So I have no idea what was going on with the cover. Unless maybe they just got the wrong cover for this one, maybe. I don't know. So there's all my foreign Sentai DVDs. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.